I'm Steve Grum, Director of Operations for ESP Guitars. Want to welcome you to our showroom here in beautiful North Hollywood, California, the home of ESP Guitars. We're going to look at the 2015 model lineup for all of the USA-made ESP guitars. There's 3 models in the line. The first one I'm going to show you, go into a little bit of detail, is the Eclipse. The Eclipse is a model that's been in the ESP line for many, many years, and it was something that we thought was the perfect thing to be part of the USA lineup. The first model here is a flame maple top in T-burst. Second model here has a plain maple top and is sapphire black metallic, which is a new color for 2015. And the third one is a vintage natural with a figured maple top. A couple of interesting things about an Eclipse model is the construction of it. As you can see on the back, not your standard heel joint that you see on a lot of comparable guitars like this. ESP in this particular design, it's what we call a set-through design, where actually a much larger portion of the neck goes into the body. By doing that, it allows us to have this very beautiful sculpted piece here at the end. So the playability and the accessibility to the upper frets as you go up here is really pretty remarkable. The other options now that you can get for 2015 are different pickup combinations. The Vintage Natural and the T-burst both have Alnico 2 pickups from Seymour Duncan, a matched set, which we think gives it a very, very nice, authentic, vintage, traditional type of sonic quality to it. Also available is a set of EMG pickups, the 66 and the 57, which is a very popular set from EMG. And anytime we put the EMG pickups in any of these models, you'll also see that the battery box has been added for the battery. The next model we're going to talk about is our bolt-on neck model, the M3. The M3 is a very radical departure from the Eclipse in that it's a bolt-on neck instrument. ESP's been doing bolt-on neck instruments for many, many years. Offered in 3 colors, copper burst, sapphire black metallic, which is new for 2015, and T-burst. The M3 has not been offered in this color. So the 2 transparent finishes are flame maple tops and an alder body. The sapphire black, being a solid color, is a solid alder body. So a little bit different tonality you're going to get on that. The original configuration that we introduced in 2014 with the M3, again, had the Floyd Rose bridge on it, locking nut, and all the black hardware, very rock and roll look to this. Pickups in this guitar from the people at Seymour Duncan, actually out of their custom shop. Custom 78, and then they're stacked single coils for noiseless operation. For 2015, what we're offering as an option, an EMG set. That is an 81X and the SAX set. So this is the new configuration with the EMG pickups. All of the truss rods on all of the models are dual action truss rods. Plus, in addition to that, all of our necks under the fingerboard, there's 2 graphite strips that add some additional strength and stability to the neck. So those are sort of hidden under the hood, as you can say. But we also want you to notice this very cool inlay that's at the 12th fret on all the models that indicate this is ESP USA. In addition, the back of the headstock has a nice graphic saying it's crafted in California. And the final model is the Horizon 2. The Horizon 2 has probably gone through the most dramatic cosmetic change of any of the models for 2015. So compared to 2014, the instrument looks very different because we changed the shape of the headstock. We've gone to this style, ESP headstock, 6 on a side tuners, which are Spurzl locking tuners, Tone Pro's locking bridge on this. This has EMG pickups in it, and it's the 66-57 set, which was the original configuration. Ebony fingerboard. Can't see it on this one, I'll show you too on the Vintage Natural one, but the same idea of the set-through design, the very nice sculpted heel. So when you look at the Vintage Natural, when you look at the back, you can really get an idea of how the neck and the body interface to each other. Mahogany body, and the difference on the Horizon 2 is that it's a 3-piece maple neck. So you can see how much of the neck is going into the body. You can also see how thick the actual maple top. So we start with a very substantial piece of wood because we're not only trying to thicken the body up a little bit in here, but we have to have enough wood to do all this carving. You can get the angle on that. So this has the string through the body, which there's a certain theory that as you get the strings through the body, you're actually getting additional down pressure on the bridge to add more resonance. The Horizon 2 offers both Seymour Duncan and EMG pickups. This has a set of Duncan pickups that has a jazz in the neck and a hybrid 59 in the bridge position. Locking Tone Pros bridge, ebony board, locking Spurzl tuning keys. Great guitar for all kinds of playing styles, from fusion to rock, anything you want to do. This guitar is just a monster for things like that. And this is the case that all of the ESP USA guitars go into. We're taking a 100% USA made guitar and it's going into a USA made case, which is kind of a nice touch. So for more information about any and all of the ESP products, whether they be ESP USA, could be ESP Custom Shop, LTDs, any of our line, go to our website at espguitars.com. You'll learn a lot more and see some incredible instruments and videos featuring our artists.